Welcome to the 20-minute hands-free yoga routine. I'm Sarah Beth, and today we'll start standing at the top of our mats. Rest your arms down by your sides, and just take a moment to connect with your natural breath. Lower your chin down to your chest so your head hangs heavy, and notice any new sensation. Now gently rock your head side to side in any way that feels good for you. Continue moving into some big neck circles in one direction, and notice the tension melting from your shoulders, neck, and jaw. Switch directions. Draw your chin back up to center, standing tall. And roll your shoulders up to your ears, then down your back. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down. Inhale, up. Exhale down, just one more time, up and down. Now separate your feet about mat distance and reach your arms overhead. Grab onto your left wrist, and as you inhale, lengthen your left side body. Exhale and dive slightly to the right. Just hold here and breathe into your left side body to create length. Equal distance between your ears and shoulders, no shrugging. Come back to center and switch sides. Grab your right wrist, inhale to lengthen, exhale gently dive to the left, and send a few deep breaths into your right side body. Weight is pressing down evenly through both feet. Come back to center, release your grip, then bend your elbows open and lift up through your chest as you take a big breath in for a mini back bend. Then exhale, go just a little bit deeper. Inhale back to mountain pose, stand tall, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Bend your knees so you can hinge from your hips as much as possible. When you reach the ground, separate your feet a little bit wider, then grab onto your elbows and hang heavy in a ragdoll pose. Try swaying side to side. Throughout this practice, whenever your hands come down to the mat, prop them up on your fingertips, or some people call it spider fingers. This way, if you need help with balance between standing poses, you won't strain your wrists. So let's try that. Release your elbows, prop your hands on fingertips, and toe heel your feet together, or maybe a couple inches in between if that's more comfortable. For halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins and press your heart forward. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold with soft knees. Inhale, rise up and stand tall for mountain pose, arms reaching up. Then exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips to come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, go a little bit deeper. So a couple more like that. Inhale, mountain pose, stand tall as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Halfway lift on your inhale. Then forward fold on your exhale. Again, mountain pose, stand tall, arms up. Then exhale to fold. Halfway lift to lengthen your spine. And exhale to fold a little deeper. Just one more time. Inhale, mountain pose, stand up. Exhale, forward fold, keep your knees soft. Halfway lift, breathe in. Then forward fold and hold here. With fingertips on the mat, separate your feet hip distance or wider. Then bend your knees a bit and interlace your hands behind your lower back for a chest expansion within your fold. Reach your knuckles up, or let gravity take hold, letting your arms fall forward. And deepen your breath to create space in your chest and shoulders. Gently release your hands and toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Now for chair pose, sit back in your hips as you reach your arms overhead as if someone's scooting a chair in behind you. Press your legs together to stay strong and keep your shoulders soft so you don't shrug. Bring your hands together at heart center, and instead of palms together, press two fists against each other. Inhale to lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee, keep your hips low, and breathe deeply into your twist. You can always modify with an open arm twist instead, so take what works for you today. Now come back to center, fists pressing into each other. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left. Modify if you did on the other side, and make sure your legs stayed together, so your knees and hips are even. Come back to center. Then reach your arms up for a chair pose, big breath in. Then forward fold as you breathe out. One more halfway lift, big inhale. Then fold and step your left foot back for a warrior one. Nice long stance between your feet, spin your left heel down and rise up as you reach your arms overhead. Square off your hips to the top of your mat, and if it helps, take your hands to your hip bones and physically adjust your right hip back and left hip forward. From here, open up into a warrior two stance. Keep your right knee tracking open, and though your arms are strong, keep your shoulders soft. Next is reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg and reach your right arm high. Lengthen your whole right side body and take a big inhale. Exhale to triangle pose. Hinge at your hips as you tick-tock your arms, right hand down, left hand high. And you can rest your right fingertips on your right shin as a modification. Next, inhale, rise, and pivot your right toes parallel with your left for a wide leg fold. Just hinge at your hips to come all the way down. You can bring your fingertips down to the mat or keep your hands on your hips. Just let your head hang heavy and breathe into your long spine. To come out, bring your hands to your hips, weight in your heels, and inhale to rise. Then settle into Warrior 2 facing the front of your mat. Right knee bends open. Keep your legs as they are, and inhale to reach your right arm high for Reverse Warrior. Then exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the mat. Remember, prop on fingers as you step your left foot forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold and step your right foot back. Spin your right heel down for Warrior 1. Rise up, squaring off to the top of your mat. And physically adjust your hips if it helps. Left hip back, right hip forward. Anchor into your back heel to lengthen through your back leg. Big breath in. As you breathe out, open up into Warrior 2. Left knee tracks open and your arms are strong. Keep your core engaged throughout these standing postures so your belly is firm. For Reverse Triangle, reach your left arm high and straighten out your left leg. Big breath in. As you breathe out, take Triangle Pose, reaching your left arm down and your right arm high. Your strong core will keep your spine long and chest open. Next, inhale, rise. Then pivot your left toes parallel with your right, and for your wide leg fold, come all the way down. When you're ready, interlace your hands behind you and press your knuckles up to the ceiling or falling forward with gravity. And just let your head hang heavy and deepen your breath. To come out, bring your hands to your lower back and inhale to rise. Exhale, find Warrior 2 facing the front of your mat. Keep your legs the same and reach your left arm high for Reverse Warrior. Really stretch through your left side body, big breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel both hands down and step your right foot forward into a forward fold. Then let's flow. One breath, one movement. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold and step your left foot back. Spin your left heel down, then inhale to rise, Warrior 1. Exhale, open up into Warrior 2. As you inhale, find Reverse Triangle, both legs straight, right arm high. Then exhale to Triangle Pose. Right arm down, left arm high. Inhale to rise, pivot your right toes in. Exhale, wide leg fold, come all the way down. Right away, as you inhale, come right back up. As you exhale, settle into Warrior 2 facing the front. Reverse Warrior, right arm high, and inhale. Then exhale, take both hands down, step your left foot forward to switch sides, but first, inhale to halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Then exhale, fold, and step your right foot back. For Warrior 1, inhale. Warrior 2 as you exhale. Inhale to Reverse Triangle, both legs straight. Exhale, Triangle Pose, left arm down. Inhale to rise and pivot your left toes in. Then as you exhale, wide leg fold, come all the way down. Inhale to come right back up. Then settle into Warrior 2 facing the top of your mat. As you breathe in, take reverse warrior. As you breathe out, hands to the mat and step your back foot forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step your left foot back. One more time through, warrior one. Breathe in, follow your breath. As you breathe out, warrior two. Reverse triangle on your inhale, both legs straight. And triangle pose as you exhale. Inhale to rise and pivot your front foot. Then exhale, wide leg fold, come all the way down. Inhale, come right back up. And as you exhale, warrior two facing the front. For reverse warrior, big breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel hands down to the mat and step your back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold, step your right foot back. Be really fluid. Warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Reverse triangle, big breath in. Breathe out to triangle pose. Inhale to rise and pivot your front foot in. And then wide leg fold, come all the way down. Inhale, come right back up. As you exhale, settle into warrior two. For your last reverse warrior, inhale. Then exhale, hands to the mat. Step your back foot forward for one more halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Then forward fold and just hang out here. Keep your feet about hip distance and bend your knees to release your lower back. Then one at a time, slide your hands underneath your feet, palms facing up. Go so far that your toes come all the way up to your wrists, and try not to crane your neck. Once you're stepping on both hands, try shifting your weight around your feet to massage out the muscles and joints in your hands and wrists. Then release. Just shake out your hands. Now come to lie down your back and keep your feet flat on the mat, knees bent. With your feet hip distance and pulled in close towards your hips, just lift your hips up and tuck your tailbone up. Keep your knees pressing forward as you do so. And peel your spine up into a bit of a back bend. Slow down your breath, and then slowly lower your back down to the mat. And when your hips come all the way down, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open. Then touch your fingers overhead and let your elbows fall open. Close your eyes and allow your whole body to soften as you give into gravity. Enjoy as much time here in this posture as you'd like. When you're through, open the description underneath this video for links to my sore wrist series and a 30-minute hands-free yoga practice. Please comment with your favorite part of this routine down below, and I'll see you next time.